Hey guys, Marsingin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so now we're going to jump into Cell Max and try out the STR hearts, although apparently we're not going to try them out on the first turn, because both of them are on turn 2. So I think what we want to do is split up Fu and Golden Cooler. Oh, it actually really doesn't matter which one's in which spot. I guess we'll just go ahead and leave Cooler here. So the thing about Cell Max when it comes to hearts is I don't know how good Hearts is going to be defensively before, like, after his guard runs out. Now, a lot of teams you want to stall with Cell Max, whereas this team, he doesn't really have a lot of units on his team that desperately need a lot of build-up. So I feel like you can just kind of go through this as quickly as possible. So ideally we get to Cell Max with the guard still active for the hearts. So it's a little bit annoying that they're both on the same turn, because it means I have to float one of them off, which means he's going to have guard on his next appearance, but then that's it. Although with how quickly we can potentially get through the event, we might be done by then. So I guess it depends, but we only have one link active with Toa, which isn't great, but at least we do have support. One thing that is very noticeable, and this is the same for any units that are like this, but units that have big bad bosses, when you don't have big bad bosses, it makes a pretty significant difference, right? So 4 million attack stat, that would obviously be a lot higher on any turn where we actually have big bad bosses active. So a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. What can you do? We should finish him off this turn anyway, because the Friend Hearts... Now, the Friend Hearts only has one dupe, so it will be interesting to see how well he performs against the Tech Cell Max once we actually get to that point, but I feel like we should be okay. Dark Mask King is a unit that can make a decent support unit because of his healing and his guard and everything, so... I think we probably want to... We'll keep Fu as a slot 1 unit, so he's on the other rotation. So yeah, I think we'll keep the rotation like this. I don't want to keep floating off Sealess, because he's another unit that is very, very good with his EZA. And he has 4 links with hearts, including big bad bosses. So them being together is obviously very good. So yeah, we just want to try and get through this phase as quickly as we can. So we want to beat the physical stage by the end of the next turn. And then we'll go into the tech phase on turn 5, which means our first hearts will still have his guard. Now, I don't know how well he's going to tank a super in slot 1, because he does get a lot of extra defense on super attack. But hey, it'll be interesting to find out, right? So 5.8 from Sealess is pretty good. Especially considering, again, he's a big bad bosses unit and does not have big bad bosses active on this turn. So we definitely need Cooler. I was going to say, we need our boy to come in clutch with the additional supers like he did on the previous turn. There we go. At least we get 1 extra super here, 3.6. So Cooler builds up damage reduction. Oh, okay, never mind. He's going to get another one as well. Cooler just going off with the attacks here. So that means he could quad super in a turn, which is pretty crazy. Pretty good showing from our boy there. And now, are we going to be able to take him out on this next turn? I'm actually really not so sure, you know. I mean, I guess we could go ahead and transform, but then the problem is we won't have guard. Actually, is he going to have guard on the next turn anyway? This was the guy, so he was on turn 2, so he has guard on turn 4. He'll have guard on turn 6 if we don't transform. Because I think if we transform now, we lose the fact that we have guard for the other turn, I think. I actually am not 100% sure how that works, but I actually don't know if this rotation is going to be able to take out the physical Cell Max. So I think what I'll do here, I think I will transform, just because I do really want to finish him off on this turn. So, and then on the next turn, when he comes back and doesn't have guard, we can put Fu in slot 1 and just hope that he comes in clutch with the dodges. Otherwise, he potentially is going to take a lot of damage. We might even just get, you know, taken out immediately in slot 1 by a super. But yeah, we'll go ahead and transform here so we can get some nice damage. Obviously, Hearts gets the guaranteed additional super when we're on a rotation with multiple, with only extreme class units like this. So we should see some pretty good damage here. His guard is still active, so even though this is pre-super, we should tank this nicely. Yep, 13k. and then 6 mil. Now, considering this is a rotation where he doesn't have big bad bosses, I would say that that's not too bad. We are going to get the guaranteed additional. If he could get the triple super here, this basically guarantees that we finish him off on this turn. Because otherwise, we have to rely on the int units critting, which is not really ideal. Alright, gets an additional normal. Alright, come on, Fu. Bring it home for the boys. Give us the crit. He's got a 6.6 million attack stat, which is pretty decent, but... Okay, well, no crit needed. I'll take that. So here we go. Now we have our boy with guard still active. Sealess is transforming. They're going to have big bad bosses active. So we should have a very good turn here. I do want to see his tanking. Oh, see, that's annoying. Because I want to see his tanking, but I also don't really want to put him in slot 1. So I guess we just have to go ahead and use... Oh, okay. Well, whew. Whew, that's another instance of the auto battle button being right next to the item button coming in and screwing me over. But fortunately, we were going to transform anyway. Whereas if this was a non-active skill unit, by accidentally pressing that button, he would have just picked up the orbs and would have been locked into slot 1. So, okay, Senzu Bean, then put Sealess here. So we have 3 links. Oh, this is the friend. He doesn't have big bad bosses because he's not at link level 10. Oh, that is not good. So he only has 169k defense. Yikes. Man. All right. Well, let's find out what he takes. But I think we die here, and we're gonna have to come back in because yeah, this is a 69% friend hearts. Without having big bad bosses leveled up, that is actually very unfortunate. So, how much is he going to take here? Don't super me straight away. 132? God damn. Alright, well, big bad bosses is active now. How much does he take post-super? Hopefully he doesn't super attack straight away, because I would quite like to see the difference here. Because we are going to get a double super. Be interesting to see how much this actually does. Just don't super me straight away. Double digits. Okay. Okay. And then Sealess is at 6.6. He can get multiple supers here as well, which, there you go, gives him quite a significant amount of defense. He's not going to live a super attack, but... Of course, I was going to say, but we might not take a super on him, but he does, so we get taken out. Unfortunate, but let us jump back in. Okay, so this is a somewhat workable rotation. Even though Dark Mask King is not getting any links, he should be able to survive here. Obviously, it would be ideal if the first hit he takes isn't a super. Also, with Hearts losing his support, that does mean that we lose a lot of ki with the Dark Mask King as well. But... man, Dark Mask King, I'm a little bit disappointed that he didn't get his easy A with this batch, but man, he is going to be crazy when he actually gets it. So let's see what we get here. 125k, wow, and then he gets the defensive buff. We actually got the additional, let's go. So we can get a nice little bit of healing back here. And then, oh, he didn't super. Oh, God, that means he's going to super Hearts, isn't it? Alright, well, Hearts is at 6 mil, so this is linked up with Sealess, with big bad bosses, with no support on the rotation. Now, remember, we do get a guaranteed additional super. I just don't super me as the first attack. I want to see what he takes from the normals. Because we got some pretty bad RNG in the earlier turns, and I don't have his guard active here. So this is him just straight up transformed, no guard. We got the triple super, just don't super me straight away. Okay, good. Double digits. Okay, I'll take that. And then a dodge. Oh, that means he's going to super Sealess. Great. Unfortunately, Sealess, even if he gets like a triple super, he's not going to be tanking Cell Max's super attack here. But Sealess with no support tanking for double... oh, wow. I actually said Sealess instead of Hearts. But Sealess and Hearts tanking for double-digit damage. With no support. That is actually pretty crazy. So let me see if I can get one more good rotation with Hearts. But honestly, that is quite impressive. I do want to try and get a rotation where he has his guard and then gets supered after he's supered. And we'll see how much he takes. Okay, so I finally managed to get to a turn where I have my Hearts with his guard still active. We've got supports. We've got 262k. That's obviously not the craziest amount of defense. So I think if we get supered in slot 1, I actually don't know if we do survive that or not. But hey, we're going to go ahead and find out. We don't have big bad bosses active, which is unfortunate. Yeah, 86k. So, I mean, he definitely dies to a super on in slot 1 then, I guess, without big bad bosses, which is the biggest problem. His team, like, to make him really good, you obviously just really want to run a unit that has big bad bosses with him, like, all the time, basically. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of future buffs we get. And he didn't eat the super. So, unfortunately, I've had multiple attempts at doing this now, and I've not been able to get a turn where he's got his guard up still and then get super attacked. But, I mean, we know he tanks for double digits after supering, so that is obviously really good. Golden Cooler here just going off. He tanks normals for double digits as well. That's really good. He has damage reduction, but this will kill him. So, overall, I have to say, like, the team is good. Like, Hearts is good against Cell Max. It's kind of a weird situation, right? Hearts is good against Cell Max, like, in a vacuum. But the problem is his team and the way you have to build it, ideally, like, as in having the full extreme units and stuff like that, doesn't lend itself as well to Cell Max because there's not a lot of really good slot 1 options. So once Hearts' guard runs out, I think it's a bit more tricky. But I mean, at the end of the day, not every single team has to be good against Cell Max, right? Like, this team will still be good against a lot of the harder enemies. I mean, Hearts' team will be a really good option for the Metal Cooler core because you're going to have his guard active the whole time you fight the Int Metal Cooler army. And then once you get onto the physical phase at the end, you don't need to worry about guard because he has type advantage. So I definitely am going to do that as a video, but let me know what you guys think down below. How would you build the team differently to try on take on Cell Max? I mean, Hearts, like I say, himself is good, but the rest of the team just kind of lets him down a little bit. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.